So when we last left off with Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, we are to look for a mirror and a hidden door. So we're going to pin that. The door's somewhere on the first floor, and there was a mirror nearby. Now he is British, so presumably that means the first floor in the British sense, which is not the ground floor. Let's see. Hello, Lily. Oh, do we have any mail? No. We did at the very start. Yes, and the elephant is still there. The tramp elephant.
A manor all to ourselves. Can you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
How many of them involve sex? Why did they keep that? Good question. Okay, first floor. It's probably right up there. Don't know why that voice line didn't play.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Weirdos. Oh, he teleported. Oh yeah, we bought the family portrait. So it's hanging back up. They all look like colossal assholes. No, it wasn't up here then. Hello? Unless it was here. Yeah, it was. There's the mirror.
I had a surprise for my mother. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it.
Hello, kitty.
You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away. For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Okay.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Sounds like somebody fell in the
Yes.
vase.
It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate.
Yeah, I don't think it was your
Dr.
mother.
Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
In Mother's Arms. Oh, sorry, A Mother's Arms. Achievement unlocked.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Suddenly feel like we're playing Resident Evil 3. You did enjoy chess.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want. Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely 100% no. How'd I initiate chess? Initiate chessboard.
You're not obliged.
I know, I'm trying to
be
play
here,
chess.
Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
I want to play chess. Let me try and solve the puzzle. Concentration, maybe I need to set it. It's probably a journal thing, right? Yeah, it is. John is the black player. Okay, there we go. Defend the king with the bishop, save the king by retreating. Wait, hang on. So he's currently in check. Where is John's king? I'm having trouble telling the colours apart. Hang on. Can I zoom in like this? Not really. His king is in the bottom right. If he retreated with the king... Yeah, the pinning thing is annoying. Hang on. Defend the king with the bishop. If the bishop was moved there, then the king wouldn't be able to move that way, but it would be fine where it was. It can't be defending with the bishop, right? Because his bishop would just take my bishop, which would not win the game. So it has to be move the king, right?
Sure, you saved the king, but that's no checkmate, Sherry. You're losing your touch.
I don't see how the other version would result in checkmate either. His bishop would take my bishop, and then the king would be free to move, if I understand this correctly. Which I probably don't, because I haven't played chess in a long time. Because that is a king in the bottom right, right? Oh, if you only have your king, do you lose? I didn't know that was a rule. Okay, that makes much more sense then. I didn't know that was a rule. Okay, well that makes perfect sense then. I didn't know.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Excuse me, you called it a tower? It's called a rook. Oh, my bishop was down there. It's a pawn next to the bishop there. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's rook, bishop, king, pawn, and he's got a bishop and a rook and a king left. If the bishop had been moved to block the king, yes, he would take it, but that doesn't matter because his king would be in check and he couldn't move it. Because he couldn't move it up because the pawn is there. Yeah, yep, that's what it was. Anyway, what was this?
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Perhaps it was John. Chess is not dumb. What chess is like it's been defeated because every possible permutation has been like discovered, making it boring. It's nice to see, like I enjoyed playing chess against a friend when I was younger because we both didn't know like the moves that you're supposed to do. So it was more varied and more fun as a result. Okay, so she had some kind of disease that was making her lose her grip. Dead at 41. Grief.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
They need to properly invent the Star Trek chess that's like on 3 different boards. Okay, I guess that's the one I need to have pinned. Ugh, where does that go?
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
That would scoop the brain right out.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
We're gonna have to examine this with science, aren't we?
There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Sleep problems, periods of anxiety, slight confusion of memories, It's, yeah, just sedate them and forget about them, it's fine. Okay, so she was a little bit crazy. Mostly because of the medication. We'll probably have to, like, am I right about... Yep, let's find out what was in that. I'm curious what drug they were giving her. -3, -4, and a 5. Do we have any of those straight up? Let's see, no we don't, this is going to be complicated. Okay, well we have the ability to convert, so we can immediately do that into this. And that's us got our -3. Perfect. Then we need a -4, so that +1 would be perfect. Can we get a +1? Yeah, but it's on a 3. Well, there's a 4 there. No, we can do a 3 and a 2. Let's do that, so we get the blue done. And then we need -6. Well, we obviously have the -5, but where did I get the -1 from? This one's a little bit more complicated than the other ones. So I did that. Yeah, it's -1. Wait, no, that's not how those work. Or, oh, there we go. Okay, I've got it. Get that out of here. Don't need it. What we do is we add that. Oh no, but then I would make it negative and that doesn't work for the 5. Never mind, my plan won't work. I was going to add that, make it 4, and then just reverse it. Yeah, because if I did that and then did that, I could always add. No, that's not right. Delete. Delete that. What does this one do again? Oh, what does that one do? Let me see here. Subtract 1 from the other's value. And then what is this one? This one is adds 1 to the value. Okay, so that's add 1 and then that's subtract 1. Okay. Well, in that case, can't we just subtract 1? No, sorry, add 1. No, I am right. No, it's -4. Yeah, add 1. Add 1. There's the -4. So I just need to get rid of this 2, which I can do by turning that into its opposite. Okay. Let's see if I've done this right. That into there, that into there. That into there, that into there, that into there. Oh right, you have to put them into 2. Hang on. No, but I'm out of the ones that combine. Shit! Hang on, delete that for now. There we go. Okay. No, that's not okay. This has to go into here. Hold to link here. have the 3 things I need, but I can't combine all of them. Or do I? I could combine 2 of them there, but that doesn't help. Because only one thing goes into the answer. Okay, there's probably a more efficient way to get to the 5 I need. There's the 4 there. And I could get a 1 from that with a subtraction. Hello, Cadillac. It's so annoying that it just doesn't give you enough to combine. What's the button to unlink? It's almost there. Yeah, I need to start this again. I need a blank page. Son of a bitch, reset. There we go. It's too easy to get that with the minus, though. It's got to be some other way you've got to do it. Okay, hang on, I see something. That would take it to 6. So we get a -2. I feel like this has just made it worse. I still only have one of them left. It's not good enough. Nope. -1, -1 away. I don't like that the only problem is not having enough combines, because, like, of course you can combine as much as you want. But I understand that's the point of the puzzle. Only one thing can go into that. So I need to have the solution before that point. that. So we just need additional there. Almost. Then I just need 3. But I only had 1 4. There's no way for me to get the... Is there any way for me to get this without using this 4? Delete that for now. And that's off by 1. That's okay, hang on, that's okay. And then I just need... Oh, it doesn't link like that. This is a very reactive puzzle. And that's off by 2 as well. I can only ever get the puzzle to being off by 1. Alright, just tell me what the solution is, chat. Tell me what I've missed with the order of operations. Yeah, I know it was super close. I was super close twice in 2 different ways. That's not good enough. Subtracting 1 from the -5. Okay. So that's the -6. So if you added on 2, it would still be okay. Which means what? You could use this in some fashion. If you combine them together, you would have the -4 required, and you'd have -2. It would still need -1, which I'm not sure where you would get from. Come on, like 2 people said, "Oh, I see it," and now I'm asking for the answer, and you're not telling me. Not you, Alico. Inverted 3 red? You're not making any... Oh, you mean this one? I mean, I can invert that, yeah. Add on 1 to the -5, invert the 3, add 1 on the 4 blue. Okay. Oh, and then we have a single blue. I mean a single 2, rather. Oh wait, we still need that 2 though. That should still be fine. No, we don't need that 2. We need this 2. It's fine. You got it. Hallucinogens derived from mushrooms. He was the one making her hallucinate.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
It's a fancy looking fan.
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
Ooh. Ugh.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
It's representing her mental degradation as well, yeah.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Potassium benzoate. I know that's not what it says.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication. 1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
Excuse me, it said not to be given to children. Why did you take it?
Oh, it brings back some memories.
Morning mania.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
Or straps, yeah. Anyone else hear that screaming?
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could find on the island.
Okay. Missed something over here? Oh,
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
Okay. What memories will I uncover there? Apparently there is more to do. There we are. Ah, okay, yeah, we need to pin this and it'll make something appear. Yeah.
The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down.
She table flipped.
We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
No. Is that Mycroft? I can't tell. What's the other options? What? So he either dropped them or was forced to drop them? Nope. Is that a sausage? Or maybe he was showing her like a paper showing that her husband was dead, so her mania set in. I don't understand why there's a stabbing sound. I don't really know what those two are doing there. Let's see what the other option is for the main table. Like, is he slapping her there? There's no slapping sound effect. Like, what is he showing her there? The paper from the table that had the obituary, probably? Are they drinking the psychedelic tea? That would explain the existence of John. Let's try that.
You're not even trying,
No,
Sherry.
not quite. Okay.
Concentrate.
This is the only one I think is wrong. Like he got smacked or something. Although she's holding it though, that doesn't make much sense. Let's try it anyway.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Okay, so it must be the other.
Concentrate.
Well, unless what they're doing over there is wrong, of course, because I don't know. They had to put down the trays, they said. Let's try that.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so it must be the other one then.
You're not even
Or
trying,
no.
Sherry. Concentrate.
Let's try that.
You're not even
I
trying.
guess the game
Sherry.
gave enough information, so I
Concentrate.
didn't have to guess.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I think this is the only permutation that I haven't tried yet.
You're not even trying.
Apparently
Sherry.
it wasn't.
Concentrate.
What have I not? What order have I not tried? I thought I tried 6.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh yeah, hang on. The picture had something smashed in it, didn't it? So that part must be right. But I feel like I tried the
You're not
other two
even trying,
versions.
Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Didn't think to record like maybe a couple of variations of that voice line. I feel like I tried that.
You liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
So it was they showed her the the obituary.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died. My mother, she was not just ill, but
Does he not know that we found out she was on hallucinogens?
God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John!
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I think he took some of the hallucinogens and
know.
invented John.
But can we at least leave it for another day?
Sure, let's go do another case or
Well,
something.
history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
Well, I'm not alright knowing that she was on hallucinogens, but I don't know if he knows that yet.
It feels wrong, sad. like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Only sailors have metallic souls? What about robots? So this will be a distraction case, no doubt, before we get the last piece of the puzzle. I feel like we're probably past the
Sherlock
halfway
Holmes,
point.
isn't it? I was looking for you.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple.
Is that
I have
pink
something for
meant
you,
to be there?
But you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
Pink paint in hair painted recently. Old and shabby. No signs of hard physical work, so he's not really a sailor then. Hiding something square-shaped. Sailor artist or artist disguised as sailor? I guess artist disguised as sailor? I mean, that's got to be that, right?
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favourite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical
That was
activity
not a
in
natural
contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform.
animation there.
The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr.
Why wouldn't it be a
Vogel that
lair?
the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Okay. We'll find the gallery at Caravanserai? I don't know. Crossroad of Bazaar Road and Hermes in Old City. Bazaar and Hermes in Old City. The Muse from Abroad. Old Dealey. Oh, is that it marked? No. Bazaar and Hermes. Somewhere there. We'll place a Riddler trophy there for us. Alright, I'll be leaving now. Let yourself out. I guess we'll see the setup to this case and then move on. I apologize for most of this video on YouTube being just me. Who the hell is that in my house? Me failing to solve a chemical puzzle, but that's the way of it.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Esteva, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
Okay.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteva.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
Okay. We're getting busy work. These are cases to do before we are allowed to see the, presumably, penultimate part of the main story, I guess, because we know what happened to his one mother now.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Love, Death, and Cordona. Which of these two cases would you like me to pursue, chat? The art gallery or the bridge? Because presumably they're not time sensitive, so it doesn't really matter. The Muse from Abroad, which is the gallery quest, is a main quest. The bridge one is a side quest. What did this update to say? Three for art, one for Cordona, which is also that's the bridge one, yeah. Nope, art wins then. We'll do both. I have no intention of skipping side quests. Because honestly, now that we know the main quest, the game just goes with whatever I pick. It doesn't really matter. Then that makes the side quest more interesting. Although actually no, the main side quests are also like that, because the Gilded Cage was a... Well, wait, was that a side quest? No, it can't have been, because it was tied into the main quest, because that was the family friend. Nice umbrella. Rain much? I swear someone just called me a city girl. That's probably a villain base, which I have no intention of doing ever, unless I have to. Thank you, G. Tomlinson, for using your Twitch Prime again for 61 months. I almost said 69 just by instinct. Ooh. See, those damn ponies are hitting into people again. Nice little watermelons. Alright, so we're looking for an art gallery in this vicinity somewhere. Oh. I was waiting for them to go through, but they decided instead to walk into the wall. This... no, it's not large enough. I imagine it would have a sign. Oh, sorry, that was a horse. Oh yeah, the hand thing. It's probably around here. It was on the corner of Bazaar and... Wait a minute, I've been heading towards the wrong question mark. What was this question mark for? Damn it! Edit. I think that was from when we were doing the climbing the wall quest. That's what I get for using the Riddler trophy for every single one. Watch out for that horse, watch out! Oh, sorry, the horse got him. When will the horse's tyranny ever end? It makes more sense that this whole area is a little bit poor, isn't it? Well, for having an art gallery, I mean, it would have made more sense to be in the posh part of town. Although artists are poor, stereotypically, until they die, and then their inheritance, or in ancestors, not ancestors. What's the opposite of ancestor? I'm blanking on the word. Kin, next of kin. They benefit. Send in, that's the word. Nope, do you have anything for me to buy? No, none at all. That could be it through there. Is this the corner of the road? It is. But it was on the corner of Hermes, so it has to be over here then. This could be down there. That's a pharmacy.
Not bad.
Can I buy books? Oh, I can.
A fresh newspaper?
A newspaper from a bookshop. Sure, I don't think I bought one since I did that.
I wish you
Gilded
pleasant
Cage.
reading.
Not that I'm gonna read it, but still. Yeah, this is definitely too far. It has to be back that way. A goat! Hello, goat. Isn't it weird that... oh, watch out for those ponies. Isn't it weird that, like, the animals are better textured than the people? Try those things kill kids. Art gallery. Whoop. Goulash soup. Bramborova. Sopsky salad. It's a suspiciously similar looking menu.
Yeni komşum berbat biri. Selam.
Nothing's jumping out at me as being oh wait, is it this? I don't know what that means. Does it mean art gallery? Let me double check that's where it said. The Crossroads of Hermes Avenue, is that different? No, it did say the Crossroad. It is there somewhere.
Nasılsın?
Is this it? No. This is the crossroad right here. Oh wait, did it? Let me see. Oh, it did! Caravanserai. That is it! That's an art gallery? The tiny ass letterbox? Or chapter, I mean. No one at the coat check, okay.
Mr. Holmes, you came.
We suddenly in like
how
Shatner era
kind.
Star Trek.
Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific! I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection.
That's your basement?
It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists.
There was like
investors, and
a
collectors are
shark
admitted.
corpse or
Not everyone
something in
deserves
the,
to have their
the picture
eyes
we
open.
saw.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
I will see what I see. And also sometimes walk backwards. Are these real pictures? These seem like real pictures to me. Have they invented copyright for pictures on YouTube yet? Why would you have those blocking off an office?
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
Is that a boob? But isn't that on the wrong? Oh my god, that's a I didn't realize what it was. I didn't realize. Oh, that's a butt. What the hell is wrong with this man? Also, I do get the joke that there was a bush in front of the bush, but still. Why was John looking at that?
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
Gross. It is like disgusting art.
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
John has needs. His needs are satisfied by Sherlock.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring
Yeah, I
him.
figured he was into some horny stuff. Look, it was okay. It was art. Real art, presumably.
Old and hasn't been used for a long time. The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame. Closed with a metal bolt.
Oh. Magnet fillings.
Footprints. Size 9.5.
Someone come in via the chimney?
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
Hello, bird.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane.
Oh, maybe they got in via the coffin? Nevermore. Nevermore.
Sodden and mould-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
Well, a pipe is dripping on it. Let's check over here, because it looks like the fire was over in that room. Over there.
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Ugh.
Saturn devouring his sun. Oh, grim composition.
Unflinching in
Attack
its
on Titan.
ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
Okay, so this is what was burned then.
Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
Ooh,
A Malpal butt.
Malpal.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Okay. Well, we apparently have enough clues. And there's just nothing over here. Is that for paintings? I'm not convinced. Yeah, just lie down on the soggy floor next to the carcass of a shark. Why not? So there was tiny footprints here, and then there was someone with a limp here. Oh. No, it was like size 9 shoes. It can't be a fully grown person, surely. What the? Oh, he's suspecting that perhaps it was a setup. I mean, did we find anything that implied that he was doing it just himself? So that's the real mystery then. It's whether or not this is all just in Vogel's, like he set it up, or if there actually was another person. Yeah, there wouldn't be a person sneaking down. So that part is right, it has to be. Alright, yeah. So it's purely did Vogel do it or did unknown person do it? Like, did he frame this? Obviously I could just guess, but I want to try and work it out. I mean, this certainly is acting. Well, he could have just pulled his leg along like he had a limp. That doesn't mean anything. Someone left a coal handprint. He's acting like there was a person. Why was there magnet fillings and scratches on the inside of the thing? Because he smokes, right? We saw that guy smoking before. As in Vogel, I mean. Went down to the under gallery. A coffin with coal prints. The inner side of the hatch's door were fresh scratches with magnet fillings. Coal footprints were left in the Franco room. What reason would he have for doing this, though? And if it wasn't him, then how did the person get in? And why would they hide in the coffin? Because it said the skeleton was slightly moved. Did they get in via the coffin? And if so, then why is there footprints on the inside of this thing down here that was... Like it said it was closed, I believe. Why were there scratchings on the inside? If someone fell down there, they wouldn't be able to open it from the inside, right? That's what he said in the thing. Let's see. It was bolted closed, which means it couldn't be opened from the inside. Oh, there could be two people. One person hiding in the coffin let in a kid or someone else from the chimney or the coal hatch, I mean. I think it's too obvious to see he set it up, so hang on, let's... The only two options, like I can't select that it's a kid that did it. That looks like he's... No, he is getting out of it. Yeah, okay. Okay.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt.
Oh,
He accidentally
okay.
pushed a shovel to the floor.
That part I did
Vogel
not
heard
get.
the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
I like my idea that there was two of them better, honestly. So we're looking for someone with a limp with very small feet for an adult. There's 9.5, whoa, is that by British? Yeah, by British standards, that's small feet. Ish. Why is there bots and whatnot everywhere?
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
You're horny. I mean, I don't really care.
It's a reflection on mortality. Nothing lasts forever, no beauty sustains.
thank you,
itself,
sorry, my love,
and
for the fish and
everything
chips.
succumbs to darkness. Am I right?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I agree.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
Mr. Vogel, I have confirmed that the intruder was an average-sized, flexible Malpal smoker with a limp. As it happens, the vandalism was a cover. The true intent was to steal a painting without your knowledge. The fact is, one of the pieces from the Wild Room is not in the wreckage.
What? That is extraordinary.
Sure.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My. Your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
Isn't he dead?
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
Oh god, is there more pictures of vaginas and butts?
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
No, that's not wrong.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
What was depicted in the piece?
A vagina.
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated
Oh, for
by a
God's
red
sake.
devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
Well,
Yeah, this quest is
I believe I
overly
have enough
horny.
to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected
That's the equivalent of
depths.
saying something's interesting.
delighted to
He's
be
hiding
able
his
to
true
be your
feelings
friend.
because they're
In
negative.
return, I expect you to come back with
I
good
know that
news.
tale,
Or at least with a good
because
story.
I do it all the time. Let me out of this horny place immediately. All evidence collected. Yeah, of course chat picked the horny option, even unbeknownst. Don't think it's sort of love for the bits as well. We ended up taking an hour as it happens. Let me just quickly see. We still only have the two clues in the Mind Palace, so they're not connecting, but we have a few lines of intrigue and to check out next time. We'll stick with this quest, because I'm interested now to see, like, I think just from the outset, it feels like he pretended that it had value, and he's trying to, like, capitalize on it. That's my guess going in, but obviously it could go anywhere.